G'day guys, welcome to this full body energizing flow to get you feeling nice and centered in your body and feeling really open, ready for your day. So we'll get started at the top of our mat in standing, straight into it. But first, we'll just place the left palm over the lower belly, so beneath the navel and above the pubic bone, and place the right palm over your heart. I invite you to close your eyes. And just take the next 3 breaths to center on yourself, on your body. As you inhale, feel the left palm rise as you breathe into the belly, and then the right palm rise as you breathe into the heart. And then feel yourself grow a little taller. And as you exhale, feel the feet grounding into the earth, softening the jaw, releasing the shoulders away from the ears, and feel the neck and the spine nice and long. As you take your next exhale, release the hands by the side of the body and take the gaze to the floor in front of you. Inhale, take the arms up nice and high and take the fingertips to the sky. Imagine there's energy shooting out through the fingertips into the sky. And from here, you're going to take the arms back down by the side of the body, drop the chin to the chest to release through the back of the neck. Round the shoulders, suck the belly in. We're going to roll all the way down into a forward fold. When you arrive in your forward fold, maybe bend the knees, bending one, then the other, maybe taking the hips from side to side. If you feel tension in the neck, maybe take the head from side to side as well. We're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, so bend through the knees a little bit more, press through the feet to rise, starting from the lower back, mid back, upper back, and the neck is the last thing to arrive. When you reach up with the hands, breathe in, take the gaze to the top, interlace the fingers and press the palms up to the sky, roll the shoulders back and down, maybe take a little arch through the spine, breathe into the heart, and breathe out, using the core to lean to the right. Then we're going to come back through center and lean to the left. And just doing this once more each side. Breathe in, breathe out. And back through center, one last time to the left. We're going to make the body long, come back to center, reach the fingertips to the sky. And take a forward fold all the way down. Press the palms either side of the feet and step back into a plank position. From here, we're going to drop the knees as wide as the mat, the big toes come together, and sit the hips back into a child pose. Extending the fingertips forward and feeling the weight of the hips as you take a few breaths here. Breathe into the belly and breathe out to relax and release. We're going to come up into all fours when you're ready, stacking the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees, spreading all 10 fingers nice and wide. Moving through some cat-cows. As you inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. The belly floats to the floor. As you press through all 4 points of contact, suck the navel to the spine, round the spine, shoulder blades draw apart. And move through a few of these to the rhythm of your own breath. Option is always there to close the eyes. And what this does is it takes us from thinking to feeling. Might feel good to take the hips from side to side, taking circles with the hips, just doing what feels good here. And then making your way to your first down dog, tucking the toes, spreading all 10 fingers, forming a nice base, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. your first down dog of practice. So if you're feeling tension in the jaw, open and close, maybe walk out through the feet and take the neck from side to side if that feels good. Bend the knees as much as you need. Your heels do not need to be on the floor. Yoga is not about what your pose looks like. And taking a grounding inhale and exhale here. Press through the hands. We're going to take the weight into the left foot only and release the right leg to the sky for three-legged dog. Breathe in, engage through the right glute. As you exhale, tiger curl, knee to left elbow, scooping forward. Inhale, three-legged dog, breathing in. Mindful movement, knee to right elbow, breathing out. Using the core, breathe in, three-legged dog, one last time. And as you exhale, knee to nose, coming into a tiger curl, point the toes, hold. Breathe into the back of the body, 3, 2, 1. Flex those right toes, step forward, low lunge, dropping the left knee down, and rise, press through the feet and the knees to lift up. Breathe into sensation. And as you breathe out, we're going to take the left hand to the ground and take a twist, right fingertips to the sky. Breathe into the belly. Stay for the exhale. You might want to tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. The option's there. Hugging and wrapping the chest into the inside of that knee. From here, we're going to float that top hand, that right hand, all the way down, and we're going to just replace it with the left hand, so bringing it to the inside of that right foot. You're going to drop the left heel down and come into a side angle pose, sinking the hips and opening to the left this time. If you'd like to take a bind, you can. You can stay there, that's perfectly okay. Otherwise, you can take the bind, wrapping left hand back and right arm under. Taking a breath here. Wherever you are, we're going to release, taking that top hand all the way down and framing the foot with the hands. Press through the hands and the left foot to step back plank. As you exhale, moving down through chaturanga, either knees or toes. When you reach the bottom, either cobra pose or upward facing dog, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Staying for one breath. We're going to do the same on the other side. Three-legged dog, left leg floats high. Breathing in, smooth movements. Breathe out, knee to right elbow. Feel the core engage. Breathing in, three-legged dog. Breathe out, knee to left elbow. Moving with control, controlling the breath, but a soft control. Breathe in, three-legged dog, got carried away. And then bringing the knee to the nose. Hold for a moment in tiger, drawing that knee closer to the nose, and in the strength, find the softness. Relax. 3, 2, 1. Stepping that left foot between the hands and dropping the back knee. We're going to rise, low lunge, breathe in. Ground for the exhale, stay. Then we're going to take the right palm to the ground, left hand to the sky, twist to the left. Breathe in. You might want to tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. That option is there. Listen to your body. What does it need today? And then floating that top hand down, left palm grounds, drop the back heel, and float that right hand to the sky. Side angle pose. The option is there to take the bind as well. Pressing through the feet. Breathing into sensation. Wherever you are, releasing, squaring the hips. We're going to step both feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift, hands to the shins, the toes, or the floor. And as you exhale, breathe out, and Uttanasana, forward fold. Press through the feet to rise with a flat back, sweeping the energy up that you've cultivated and sealing it between the hands at the top. And as you exhale, draw that energy down to the heart. Release the hands by the side of the body. Maybe close the eyes and just tune into how you feel. Tadasana, standing nice and tall. We'll flow through a few sun salutation variations, and we'll start with a few breaths in each pose, and then we'll move into one breath, one movement. So standing at the top of your mat, finding a steady gaze. Breathe in, press through the feet to rise the arms. Press the palms at the top of the inhale, and forward fold, hinging from the hips. Uttanasana. Breathe in, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, press the palms, plank pose. As you exhale, come down through chaturanga, knees or toes, up to you. Inhale, upward facing dog or a cobra, listen to your body. And press back, downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a grounding breath here. Gaze to the top of the mat, stepping right foot forward between the hands, landing it lightly. Crescent lunge, rise, press through the feet to lift the arms, maybe the gaze. Arrow pose, keep the legs as they are, sweep the hands back and the heart forward, draw the shoulder blades together. Stay there for a moment, lengthen through the neck. Then we're going to cartwheel the left hand back, warrior two, right hand forward. Breathe out to ground. Stay for a breath, making sure the shoulders are dropping away, melting away from the ears, pressing back through that back heel. Reverse your warrior, left hand back, right hand to the sky. Breathe into the right side of the body. And as you breathe out, come back into warrior two. We're going to come into star pose. So straighten off through both legs and the arms and turn to face the side of your mat. From here we'll come to skandasana. So you can bring the hands onto the floor, bending that back knee and coming into our half squat. So make sure you're not rounding the spine. We want to stay up nice and tall and take the hands to heart center or leave the hands on the ground. Feeling into sensation, one more breath. And then we're going to squat and crab walk back using the hands as a support if you need. Square the hips, come to a low lunge, press the hands, step back to a plank. Exhale, tuck the chin, elbows come in as you bend down. Chaturanga, inhale over the toes, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Same on the other side. Smooth, steady movements. Take the gaze to the top of the mat. Left foot steps forward. Land it lightly, press through the feet, crescent lunge, rise. Ground, stay to exhale. Breathe in, maybe lift a little higher through the hands. Breathe out, arrow pose, heart forward, fingertips back. Cartwheeling into warrior two, right hand back, left hand forward, sink the hips. Stay for one more breath. Make sure you're not leaning forward with the torso. We want it to be perpendicular to the ground. Reverse, inhale, lean back, breathe into the left side of the body. And then come back to warrior two. Straighten through both legs, square the hips to the side if they're not already. Star pose, breathe in. Skandasana, squatting through the back leg, breathe out. Taking the hands where they feel most comfortable and just feeling into sensation here. Taking one final breath. And then you can use the hands to crab walk back to the front, square the hips, press the palms, step back to plank. You can meet us in down dog or move through your little transition flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend of choice. And exhale, meeting in down dog once again. taking a breath here. We'll do the same on the other side. Just 2 more rounds, 1 breath, 1 movement. Staying mindful and present. Gaze to the top of the mat and the left foot steps forward, landing as lightly as you can. Crescent lunge, rise. Breathe in. Arrow pose. Breathe out, sweeping forward and back. Breathe in, warrior 2. Breathe out, ground. Inhale, lean back. And come forward, warrior 2. Breathe in, star pose. Straightening all the limbs. Breathe out, skandasana, half squat. Coming all the way to the front. You can come through goddess, square the hips, press the palms, plank. Moving through, exhale down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath. Stay for the exhale. Right foot steps forward. 1 breath, 1 movement, rise, crescent lunge. Arrow pose. Sink the hips a little deeper as you cartwheel the hand back, warrior 2. Exhale, ground. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Star pose, breathing in. Skandasana, breathing out. Crab walk or squat back to the front, square the hips. We're going to step both feet to the top of the mat, big toes together, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise on the inhale, breathing in. And exhale, take the hands to heart center, breathing out. You can either take the hands by the side of the body or bring the palms onto the heart space here. Invite you to close down your eyes. And take a breath in your own time. Just observing the energy flow, the heat in the body. And as you gently open your eyes, release the hands by the side of the body. And take the feet out as wide as the mat, toes facing out, heels facing in. We're going to come into Malasana, our low squat. So that might feel quite nice, possibly. As you bring the hands to heart center and the knees press into the elbows. Roll the shoulders back and down. Try to make the spine nice and long. Feel the weight of the hips. We're going to release the fingertips to the floor and straighten off through the legs, lifting the hips. Heel to the feet all the way in. And we'll step back to downward facing dog, press the palms and step straight back. And from here, you're going to stay in your down dog, but make it a little short dog. So stepping the feet in about 1 foot and take them out a little bit wider. So you can bend the knees as much as you need. Then you're going to take the gaze forward and bring the left palm into the center of the mat. Press into the left palm to release the right hand and take a twist, reaching under for the left ankle, maybe the shin. That might feel good across the back of the neck or the spine. Staying strong through that left hand. And release, swapping sides, right palm ground, spreading through all of the fingers. And reaching under, maybe taking your gaze, just a soft gaze under that right arm. Finding the softness within the strength here. And releasing. We're going to drop the knees down, knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, sink the hips against the heels, and find a child pose. Just a nice relaxed child pose here. We'll stay for a breath or two. Releasing tension as we start to wind down our practice. Slowly, slowly walking the hands back towards you and making your way onto your back in your own way. Maybe you take the knees to the side. And just take one final twist just to iron out the back before finding Shavasana. So laying on your back and taking the arms out wide like wings, drawing one knee and then the other into the chest, and just dropping the knees to the right. You can use something to support the knees if you need underneath. Melting the body into the earth. We'll switch sides, slowly, slowly taking the knees back to center and over to the left, the other side. Feel yourself breathing into a softening belly and breathing out to ground, to let go, release tension. The knees come back to center and extending one leg and then the other as wide as the mat. And take the palms face up to the sky. Make any little adjustments you need to make before arriving in your final pose, your Shavasana. So we'll take the next minute or so. You can stay longer, of course, to just observe our experience. The energy moving in through the nose and out. As if stepping back from your experience and observing, witnessing. And letting the breath move organically. I will call you back when it's time. Gently bringing yourself back into the room or the place where you're practicing. Noticing sounds coming and going, ebbing and flowing. And out of this stillness, we bring in some movement. Maybe taking a stretch. And roll onto your right side. Take a moment in the fetal position, curled up like a little baby. A moment of care and compassion for yourself. And there's no rush to make your way to a comfortable seated position to finish our practice. Keeping the gaze soft on the floor in front of you or the eyes closed. And bringing the hands to heart center, Anahata. uniting the left and the right side of our body. Notice the weight in the hips. Notice the softness that may have come over the body. Know that whatever's present for you in your body, mind and soul today, just give yourself permission to leave it there, to coexist. And take a gentle bow in thanks and gratitude to this beautiful day and this beautiful life that we live. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed practice today, and I look forward to seeing you in our next class together. Thank you.
Come to me in my dreams at night. We sit